What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and the home team. On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And we're off on EA Sports. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Where comes their offense for its first possession of the game? They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Third and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Milroe's going to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
That's good for a Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 37.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And a Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Driving forward with Scatterby. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterby. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 26-yard line.
The play fake. Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
First down. First and 10 at the 13.
In the red zone now. Behind the line, he lost that football. And it's picked up by the defense. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive scoop and score touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The home teams, and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And put a receiver in motion left. Milroe with it on first. Hits his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackled there by James Pierce.
A gain of 2.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Milroe now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third
and long for him here.
13.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
47-yard line.
Now we're on here with Blake Coral. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man left. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives them the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll stick with Corum. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. But it might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Our home team, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense ready to take the field now. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running with Scatterbury. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
And up Brooklyn. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pistol now for Milrow. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, has got to start protecting himself.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back for the start of the 2nd. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Allen's pass.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And that brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
To number 18.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Aubrey puts it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Milrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance in making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The visitors and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Give to Corum from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Corum straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, that puts 6 on the board for the offense.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys make it a 24-point ball game.
24. Our home team, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense ready to get going again now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. That outruns their offense. This winning streak has been impressive for them. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Play action now. Allen. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from 37.
19 yards. And a 1st down.
A give up the middle to Corum. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 10
They
yards.
get an even 10 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Allen looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, Greatest Scatterboot. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Milrow. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain
We've set it downs from 37.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down throw here from Milrow. He shoves him off. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Jerry Judy. A gain of 9.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left.
At the 45-yard line.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Brooklyn 1st down.
Throwing here, Milrow. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboot. And he's taken down. He's got it to the 29.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Brooklyn.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Brought down at the 28-yard line.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More coming your way from Brooklyn. Stick around. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
4th down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. From the red zone now. He keeps it and takes off. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
Milrow looking to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now.
Our home team, 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now this offense ready to head back out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, Allen. Cut out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 38-yard line.
Finds a seam down the middle. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
That's good.
Offense in the hurry up here.
24-yard gain on the play. And
First down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They'll give to Corum on the option. Having gained about a handful there. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6.
Allen on 3rd and short. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
35-yard line.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Incomplete from the contact. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. He has all day back there. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Aviators get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup? And it's Drake May. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. The Orbits, hoping to get to 6-2 with a win here, they lead it at the break. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's got a man left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. Result is a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Isn't anybody on the field defensively who sees it better vision than these safeties? So he looked around, I'm going to guess, and decided the best read was to call my own number on that blitz. And a lot of times he'll get the benefit of the doubt, especially, Kate, when he's good.
Oh, what a hit! Charge the ball loose! Recovered by the defense. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Now outruns their offense to take over. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's Scatterboo. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. We'll bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
It's now third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Intended for Jack Best.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The offense headed back to the field. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Corum again. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jeremy Chin has got it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Milrow with it on first. Got to him right as he throws, and it falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Milrow from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. Escapes the defender. There he goes on the right side. Now he's past the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys continue piling onto this lead.
34. Our home team, 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Catch is made near the edge. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Going to need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's the backup. 1st throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Visitors and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. A give to Corum. Continuing to move past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And a first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it down to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
That's another first down. A gain of 12 results in a first down.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another first down. It's a gain of 10 and a first down.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Allen going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Milrow now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Pistol now for Milrow. He's in trouble. Gets blocked out again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
It's now
this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. Throw right side, finds Bash. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. Visitors and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 43. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain
I'm
of
not going to
7.
lie. I know they got a
Brings up
completion,
second
and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down run by Corum. He'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means first down.
That is some old-school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking right, and he finds it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs. On the handoff, it's Corum. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He'll stick with Corum. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Down at the 13-yard line.
3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
Our home team, 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Running with Scatterboo. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Brooklyn 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Jerry Jeudy. Incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 1.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and Blake Corum ready to begin another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Allen now on first down. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives him a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Back to throw now, Allen. He's got a man left. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Corum straight ahead. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
He was brought down.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Gives it Corum from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
Allen looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this down to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead.
51. Our home team, 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense to the line. Here we go. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing here, Milrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Milrow from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line.
They'll take
The
over.
visitors and
First
Blake
down
Corum
and
ready to
10
begin another drive.
at their own
And among his
38-yard
touchdowns
line.
out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Run on first down with Corum. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 36-yard
Well, the
line.
extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. These guys approaching win number 7 on the year. All right, here we go. Second down. They give up the middle to Corum. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
He's brought down
Every
at the
offense in this league is
42-yard
looking
line.
for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
At the 46-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Punt team on the field. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. This offense getting all set for this series. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with an option, right side. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
And up Brooklyn. First
To
down.
the air, Milrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second down, looking for options. Finds a man, right side. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say so long from Brooklyn.